I'm so excited. I really am so excited. This is such a cool show. It's such a cool legacy, and to say that I get to be a part of it is just amazing.
And obviously dancing isn't something new to you, so what was the convincing factor for you to jump onto it?
I mean, honestly, the second I got the email, I didn't even scroll through the whole thing. I just replied yes.
So it didn't really take much convincing.
No, it didn't take any convincing. I didn't look at when, where, how, any of it. I just replied, yes, I want to be a part of it.
I love it. And you're shaking things up this season because you will be part of the first same-sex duo, right?
Yes.
On the show. So tell me what it means to you, kind of making history this way and representing the LGBT community.
You know, I think it's really special. I'm really proud that I get to be the first, and I think it's really cool, and I think it's time, you know? I think season 30 is a big season already, and now let's make it even bigger. It feels right for me to be dancing with another female personally, but I also think that for the future of everybody who comes after me, to make it normal, is so special.
And how are your girlfriend Kylie's feelings about you and your potential on the show?
Oh, Kai is literally the most supportive with this show. Every single day I go home, show videos of rehearsals, and every single thing that I talk about, mention with the show, Kai is right there, so supportive. Just literally like my number one cheerleader. Always gives me the hype up, and then always gives me the cuddles. If my feet hurt, give me the feet rub after rehearsals. If my neck hurts, always gives me the neck rub. If I'm rushing around in the morning and have morning rehearsals, makes me breakfast. Just the best human ever.
I love it. And obviously, like, you touched a little bit about getting sore. I'm curious, how have rehearsals been so far?
Oh, rehearsals are brutal. I mean, I woke up day 3 of rehearsals and I texted my partner and I was like, dude, I literally am sore in muscles that I didn't even know I had. What? And it's just, everything is different that I'm working even like in my hip, I'm feeling in other muscles that I've never felt before.
I'm curious, actually, now that we talked about, being in the first same-sex pairing. Obviously, like with ballroom, we always see, a man and a woman. I'm curious, and there's always like roles, I guess.
Totally.
I'm curious, have you guys how are you figuring that out? Is there any figuring out to do?
I mean, it definitely is a process. I've almost spoiled who my partner is like 5 times today, and I have 2 more interviews, and I'm not going to spoil it. But we figured out how it works best for us, but that could easily change with our second style. Just because one thing works for one doesn't mean it's going to work for the next.
That's a mature way to look at it. And obviously it's the star-studded cast. I'm curious, have you been starstruck by anyone yet? And who's been your biggest competition?
Ooh, I think Suni is going to be my biggest competition. She's really cool. She's really sweet. The Miz, I'm super pumped up to see. We got to play in the Celebrity All-Star softball game together, which was so fun. Brian is my new homie, who we have beef already. Every time I say his name or he says my name, the other one says the other one. You're going to eat a deviled egg by the time this show is over. You are definitely eating a deviled egg. He doesn't hear me. He pretends I'm non-existent. The sass that comes from him is my favorite thing ever.
So tell me about this. I mean, obviously you're part of the YouTube community. Olivia Jade is one of the controversial names this season.
Totally.
Tell me, what were your, thoughts or reactions to hearing her being involved with this season?
I mean, I think immediately when you hear Olivia Jade's going to be a part of this show, everybody thinks, whoa, whoa. Obviously that's where your mind goes. I think that Olivia had a really bad problem that wasn't her problem. And I think that I give her a lot of credit for putting one foot in front of the other and moving forward and continuing on with her life and not letting the past control her future. And she's so nice. She's literally the coolest human. So sweet, so fun. Literally been hanging out today. Really genuine person, and she's awesome.
Absolutely. And I want to talk about your outfit because you look fantastic today.
Thank you.
Before we get into all of it, tell me about the bow because I thought we graduated from the bow.
Well, we did graduate from the bow, but here's my theory. If I'm sitting in a line of a bunch of different celebrities, what is going to make somebody look at me and be like, oh, that's homegirl. I know her.
Nothing's going to make people look at you and think that.
Touche. This is why it works. This is why it works, because we just get at each other. Yeah, the bow is so a part of my life that for this big event, it felt right, you know? And that's, one thing that I always said, I was never gonna kill the bow. I just was saying goodbye.
And tell me a little bit more about the outfits, because again, you do look fantastic.
Thank you. So I had my costume designer, I was like, I need something fabulous, mirror ball related. And she was like, I got you, girl. And now here we are. I got little disco balls, mirror balls on me everywhere. I got them on my arm. Got it all.
And obviously Dancing with the Stars is known for the skimpier, sparklier, sexier outfits.
Totally.
How are you feeling about that aspect of the show, and how far would you be willing to go to show a little bit more?
Listen, for the last 5 years of my life, no one's seen my belly button. But I also am becoming more confident in my body, which is a very good thing. I'm really finally thankful for. I'm not a scandalous person. I'm not a person who's into risqué clothing. It's just not who I am. But, I'm on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm down to have